Have you ever stopped to wonder, that bath towel hanging in your bathroom, the one that looks so clean and harmless, might actually be home to millions of bacteria? It sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? But laundry experts say the items we touch every single day, the ones we believe are clean enough, are often where bacteria love to hide the most. Sarah Mitchell, a textile care specialist with over 20 years of research in fabric maintenance across the US, once said, "What wears out your fabrics isn't time. It's the invisible buildup of dirt, sweat, and body oils you never notice." That means whether you live alone or with family, there are 7 household items that truly need to be washed every single week, yet most people don't even realize it. When we skip them, we're not just letting dust and odors linger, we're quietly inviting bacteria to stay, damaging the fabrics we love, and taking away the freshness our homes once had. Today, we'll explore those 7 overlooked items and discover why such a small habit can completely change the way your home feels and the way you feel inside it. Before we begin, I'd love to know, where are you watching this from, and what time of day is it for you right now? Leave a comment below. Little moments like that mean more to me than you might think. And if you find this kind of content helpful, please take a second to subscribe to Senior Rise, where we share simple habits that bring peace, comfort, and gentle transformation to life after 50. Now, let's begin with the very first item, something you touch every single day, yet might never have realized just how unclean it really is. Item 1. Bath towels, the clean thing that's actually the dirtiest in your home. Most of us believe, I just got out of the shower, my body is clean, so my towel must still be clean too. But according to laundry experts, that's one of the most common misconceptions in every household. After a shower, your skin is warm, soft, and slightly damp. When you dry off, your towel doesn't just absorb water. It also picks up body oils, dead skin cells, traces of soap, and even leftover lotion. After just a few uses, invisible buildup starts to form. And in the humid air of your bathroom, that becomes the perfect breeding ground for bacteria. Textile care specialist Sarah Mitchell explains, "A bath towel should be washed after 2 or 3 uses. If you wait longer, you're not just using a damp towel, you're rubbing bacteria directly back onto your skin." Hard to believe, isn't it? But if you've ever noticed that your freshly washed towel still smells a little musty, even when you hang it neatly, that's the sign. Bacteria and mildew have already begun to grow. A small but common mistake is tossing your towel in a heap after using it, instead of hanging it up to dry. A warm, damp bathroom is a paradise for mildew and odor, and over time, it can even irritate sensitive skin. If you've ever caught that sour, wet smell from a towel, that's not just an odor, it's a warning signal from bacteria. The fix is simple. After each use, hang your towel where air can circulate freely and wash it at least once a week in hot water with mild detergent. Hot water kills bacteria and removes oils far more effectively than cold. And here's something few people realize. Washing your towels regularly actually makes them softer and last longer. The oils and dirt that build up over time break down the fibers, making towels stiff, scratchy, and quick to fray. A clean towel doesn't just keep your skin healthy, it lightens your mood, too. It lets you start the day feeling fresh, calm, and renewed. So maybe the simplest act of self-care this week is just to turn on your washer, toss in that towel, and let hot water, gentle soap, and a little love wash away the fatigue of the days gone by. Item 2. Your pet's bed, filled with love and hidden bacteria. If you share your home with a dog or a cat, you know that feeling. Watching them curl up, breathing softly, and realizing how much warmth that tiny creature brings into your life. But here's what many people don't realize. Your pet's bed, the place you think is safest for them, is also one of the dirtiest spots in the house. Even the cleanest pets shed hair, produce natural oils, and release dead skin cells, just like we do. Every time they roll, scratch, or stretch, those particles collect in the bedding. Over time, the layer of fur and dust thickens, and bacteria begin to multiply deep within the fabric. Veterinarians warn that skipping weekly washes doesn't just make the house smell. It raises the risk of allergies, skin irritation, and even respiratory issues for both you and your furry friend. Often, people only notice the problem when they start sneezing or when their pet begins scratching more than usual. By then, the bacteria have already settled in. The solution, thankfully, is simple. Wash your pet's bed once a week in hot water using a fragrance-free, gentle detergent. If the cover can be removed, take it off and wash it separately. Always shake or vacuum out the fur first. Otherwise, your washing machine ends up doing double duty. For the inner cushion, vacuum thoroughly or set it out in the sun to air if it can't be washed. Here's a little secret. That pet smell most people notice doesn't come from the pet itself. It comes from the bed. Once it's clean, your whole room feels fresher, and your pet sleeps more comfortably, scratching less. Someone once said, "The way you care for your home reflects the way you care for the love that lives in it." When you wash your pet's bed, you're not just getting rid of germs, you're caring for a loyal friend, the one who has stayed beside you through the quietest, loneliest days. Do you have a dog or cat dozing nearby right now? If so, maybe it's time to give them, and yourself, a little gift of freshness tonight. Item 3. Bed sheets and pillowcases, where we spend 1/3 of our lives, yet rarely clean enough. Every night when you lie down, you're not just resting, you're surrendering your body, your skin, and your breath to the fabric that wraps around you. We spend nearly 1/3 of our lives in bed, yet it's one of the most overlooked places when it comes to cleanliness. Some people wash their sheets every 2 weeks. Others wait until stains or odors appear. But laundry experts agree that's exactly how we lose the quiet freshness that makes home feel alive. Jennifer Thompson, founder of the Fresh Home System, once said, "Your sheets and pillowcases mirror your way of living. They hold your breath, your sweat, and even the emotions you carry to bed each night." It sounds poetic, but it's true. Sheets and pillowcases absorb body oils, dead skin cells, and fine dust. If you let pets sleep beside you, their fur and dander join the mix too. During warm weather, or sweaty nights, moisture seeps deep into the fibers, creating a perfect environment for bacteria and dust mites. These tiny organisms are invisible to the eye, yet strong enough to cause itching, irritation, or restless sleep. Fabric care expert Sarah Mitchell reminds us, washing your sheets and pillowcases in hot water every week not only kills bacteria, but also extends the life of the fabric, keeping it soft, fresh, and fragrant. And there's something almost magical about it. When you wash your bedding regularly, the whole room feels lighter, brighter, not because you changed the lamp, but because you cleared the energy of the space where you rest. A clean bed is an invitation. You've done enough for today. Lie down and let the world pause for a while. So, how often should you wash them? Once a week, that's all. Pick a fixed day, maybe Sunday, and make it your small ritual of care. Strip the bed, spray a little linen mist, open the window, and let sunlight spill across the room. For many, changing sheets can feel like a chore, but once you slip under a freshly washed set at night, you'll realize every bit of effort was worth it. It's like giving yourself the gift of rest, whispering softly, "I deserve this moment of peace." Item 4. Bath mats. The small, forgotten item that's dirtier than you think. Every morning when you step out of the shower, your feet touch that soft, warm mat and you breathe out with relief. Ah, that feels nice. But have you ever thought that the very mat your clean feet land on might actually be one of the dirtiest things in your entire home? Most people don't believe it at first. They think, "I only step on it right after a shower. I'm clean, so the mat must be clean too, right?" It sounds logical, but in reality, water, soap, body oil, and dead skin from your feet sink into that mat every single day. And when you leave the bathroom, the mat stays damp. That lingering moisture, trapped in a warm, enclosed space, becomes a paradise for bacteria, mold, and odor. Home hygiene experts say bath mats harbor the second highest concentration of bacteria in the house, right after the toilet. It sounds alarming, but it's true. All week long, we keep stepping on it, dripping water onto it, and rarely letting it dry completely. One cleaning expert put it perfectly: bath mats are clean in our imagination, but dirty in reality. If your mat has ever started to smell slightly musty or felt cold and damp underfoot, that's a clear sign that bacteria have moved in. And if your bathroom doesn't ventilate well, that mat can quietly become a breeding ground for mold, affecting both your skin and your breathing, especially for older adults. The good news is, the fix is simple. Wash your bath mat every week with hot water and regular detergent. After washing, dry it completely before putting it back. If you have two mats, alternate them, one to use while the other dries. This keeps your bathroom fresh, clean, and dry all week. And here's a small but powerful tip. Hanging your mat up high after every use not only helps it dry faster, but instantly makes the entire bathroom feel cleaner. Sometimes, the smallest change can transform an entire space. When was the last time you washed your bath mat? A week ago? 2? Or you can't quite remember? If you had to think about it, today might be the perfect time to start fresh. Because it's not the big changes that make life better. Often, it's as simple as washing one bath mat, removing thousands of invisible germs and giving yourself a fresh, healthy start every single morning. Item 5. The sofa blanket. Soft, familiar, and quietly collecting dust. Every home has that one special blanket. It might be draped neatly over the couch or rolled up in the corner of the bed, waiting for the evening, for when you curl up with a book or drift off during a quiet TV show. That blanket seems to hold the peace of the whole home. The moment you wrap it around you, it's like being gently held, a small ritual that brings calm with every breath. But few people realize that this comforting object collects dust, hair, and bacteria more than almost anything else. Unlike your bed blanket, your sofa blanket gets used in all sorts of ways. You might snack while wrapped in it, read the newspaper, or share it with your pet curled beside you. Those simple, cozy moments leave their marks. Crumbs, body oils, and airborne dust all settle in the fibers. Textile care expert Sarah Mitchell reminds us, any blanket that's used regularly should be washed at least once a week because it absorbs body oils and dead skin cells just like clothing. If your blanket feels slightly greasy to the touch or smells musty When the weather turns cool, that means the fabric has soaked up more than enough sweat and dust. Washing it isn't just about hygiene. It's about restoring softness and natural scent to something that comforts you. A clean blanket doesn't just feel better, it makes your living room look brighter and more open. Many people say that after washing their sofa blanket, the whole room suddenly feels new, even though nothing else has changed. Sometimes it's the familiar things that quietly weigh a space down without us realizing it. Washing your blanket doesn't have to be complicated. Use warm water, gentle cycle, and mild detergent, then dry it completely before folding it. If it's wool or delicate fiber, wash it separately to keep it soft. And above all, don't leave it damp, because dampness is where that musty smell begins. Older adults often share that once they made it a weekly habit to wash their blankets, they felt as if they were taking better care of their lives, as though cleaning the blanket also cleared a small corner of memory and made room for lighter, brighter days ahead. A clean blanket isn't just about hygiene. It's a quiet reminder that no matter your age, you can still keep your life warm and fresh, because that blanket doesn't just wrap your body, it wraps your spirit too. Item 6. Brass. A small item that greatly affects comfort and skin health. Among all the chores that fill a home, there's one small item often forgotten at the bottom of the laundry basket: the bra. Some people wash them weekly, but many, especially women over 60, start to think, "I don't sweat much anymore. It's fine to skip a wash." In truth, it's not. Fabric and dermatology experts agree. Bras should be washed after 2 or 3 wears because they sit close to the skin for long hours, especially in warm, moisture-prone areas. Natural skin oils, lotions, and perfumes all cling to the fabric. When left unwashed, they build up, creating a perfect environment for bacteria, which can cause itching, redness, or irritation, especially for mature skin that's thinner and more sensitive. Over time, sweat and body oils also weaken the elastic, making bras lose their support and shape. One textile expert put it beautifully: washing your bras isn't just about cleanliness, it's about showing respect for your body every single day. So treat them gently, the way you'd want to be treated. If possible, hand wash them in cool water with a mild soap. Soak for a few minutes, press lightly, rinse, and never twist or wring. Let them air dry in the shade. If you use a washing machine, place them in a mesh bag, use a delicate cycle with cool water, and avoid the dryer entirely. Heat is the enemy of elasticity, and it can ruin the shape after just a few cycles. Washing your bras regularly isn't just caring for fabric, it's a small ritual of self-respect and gentleness. This body, through all its seasons and years, still deserves tenderness. Many older women say that once they started washing their bras regularly, they didn't just feel more comfortable. They felt more confident each morning, not because the bra was new, but because it reminded them that they still cared for their clothes, their comfort, and themselves. And maybe that's true for everyone, men or women, young or old. We all need small acts that remind us we're still here, still caring, still choosing to treat life and our bodies with love. Item 7. Everyday clothing. Staying clean to stay peaceful. Among all the things we use each day, clothing stays with us the longest. We wear it while working, walking, cooking, reading. It's part of every rhythm of life. And maybe because it's so familiar, we forget that clothes too need to rest and be refreshed. Even after one day, though unseen, sweat dust, and natural oils cling to every fiber. What seems still clean often carries the traces of a long day. Left unwashed, those traces dull the scent of freshness, irritate the skin, and slowly wear down the fabric's softness. Laundry experts remind us, underwear and workout clothes should be washed after each wear, shirts after 1 or 2 wears, and jeans or outer layers on a regular schedule. Not for appearance, but for the feeling of freshness clean clothes bring. When you put on a clean shirt, it's not just the scent of detergent or sunshine, it's the scent of care. A quiet reminder that you're still tending to yourself, still making time for the small thing that make your day feel grounded and good. Doing laundry regularly isn't a burden. It's a gentle way to keep life in rhythm, to clear your mind as you clear the basket, and to remind yourself each morning as you choose that soft, fresh shirt, that every day can begin clean, simple, and peaceful. After walking through these 7 familiar items, we come to a simple yet profound realization. Keeping a home clean isn't just about cleaning. It's an act of caring for yourself, a way of honoring the thing that quietly walk beside you every single day. A fresh towel, a washed pet bed, a smooth, crisp bedsheet. Each one carries the same quiet message. This life is still worth tending to, little by little. For many of us, after 60, life naturally slows down. The small tasks are easier to overlook. But in that slower rhythm, we finally have the time to see how those small acts can bring a deep and lasting sense of peace. When you wash something, hang it in the sunlight, and breathe in the clean scent of air moving through the fabric, you're really reminding yourself that there are still so many gentle ways to make life lighter and softer. Cleanliness and order don't just tidy up a room, they let your mind breathe. Each freshly washed item is a small corner of life renewed, a soft whisper saying, "You're still here, you still care, you still love this life." So if there's one thing you want to begin today, let it be something small. Wash your towel, change your bed sheets, or clean your pet's resting place. No rush, no perfection needed. Just a little care, a little tenderness. Because in the end, a home isn't bright because of clean floors or polished counters. It shines because of the love and gratitude you pour into every small thing you do. Thank you for staying until the end of this video. If you're hearing these words right now, know that you've already done something truly important. You've given your time to yourself.